Welcome to another video. This one is a brew day, so we're going to be making a cherry rye porter. Not a recipe that I've done before. Quite a complex malt bill. All of it will be in the description below, but simple hop additions, just using East Kent Goldings. And then we're going to be, once it's all done and dusted, we're going to be chucking in some of this Mangrove Jacks cherry boost when we come to keg it. Looking forward to seeing how this one turns out. The directions for this is to dump the entire lot into 23 litres, so full batch size on the Grainfather. We're just coming up to temps now. I just need to take a little bit of water out because I put too much in there whilst I was doing the recipe. Let's get mashing in. Here we go. Oh, I just love the smell of Otter. Oh. Oh, look at that. Portery goodness. Intruders. So we'll let that mash for 1 hour. I'm experimenting with my mash temperatures lately. Stop these coming in. I'm experimenting with my mash temperatures because I think it might be the way that the readings are coming off the Grainfather. My beers are finishing too dry, so it's fermenting all the way down to 1.000. They're finishing too dry, so the mash temp for this I've got showing on there as 69 degrees, but it's probably in reality more like 67. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm just trying to find the sweet spot, especially with something like a porter. I don't want that finishing dry. Need a little bit of that sweetness in the background to complement the cherry. So yeah, hopefully it's not going to ruin it, but it's one way of learning, isn't it? Right, so whilst that's mashing, just going to set up the sparge and pack away all of the malts with a vac sealer and weigh out the hops. So we need 30 grams for the start of the boil, then 15 grams at 15 minutes and 15 grams at 5 minutes of East Kent Goldings, to which I've got 60 grams of. Funny that, isn't it? Right, if I do 15-15, I can leave the rest in here. Don't feel like there's that much there. Twig. There's no way 60 grams here. I ballsed up somewhere. Inventory error. That's not even registering on the scales. 12 grams with a bag. Nope. That's just not going to do. So this was supposed to be the hop schedule. So I'm still going to use 30 grams of EKG at the start, and let's go and have a look in the freezer, see what we've got there. Excuse the mess. It is a storage shed after all. So up here, Mosaic, no. Simcoe, maybe. SARS. We've got all sorts of goodness in here. Spalt. Chinook. Yes, let's go for Chinook. And just like that, we've managed to fix it. So we've still got the same amount of IBUs. I've still using EKG at the start, and I've just changed our last 2 additions to Chinook. It was just going to be EKG, but alas, learn from our mistakes. So, 10 grams. Let's get the vac sealer out again now. $15 Gs. Whoosh. Too much mouse. $15 Gs. Yeah, vac seal that. Hop's done, finally. Whoosh. Look at that, like bomb disposal. Right, so let's get the sparge on the go. Absolutely stunning colour on this beer. Check that out. Like engine oil, mate, like engine oil. Oosh. And off we go. Dial that back a bit. And there we are. So we'll just start ramping the temps up now to boiling point. Then we can add our Goldings to the boil. Exciting. It's warming up in here. So we've just arrived at the boil. It kind of caught me by surprise, to be honest with you. So I'm just getting rid of the foam on the top, as in stirring it in. And a bit on the bottom, in case there's any crud down there. Looks lovely. Looks like an Americano. Look at that. Beautiful colour. It's like a... It's not black. It's kind of nice porter tint to it. Looks a bit reddish there as well. Don't know if the camera's picking it up. It's looking good. Let's go in with 30 grams of leaf. Whoosh. Oh, get that earthy smell straight away. Here we are with another mind-blowing, exciting time. 15-minute edition. Done. And that was a Centennial. 10 grams of. Feel it in my bones. It's going to be a good beer, I think. And then we go with the final edition, 5-minute addition of 10 grams of Centennial. Job done. So we'll cut back once we're transferring, and I'll just go over my plans for this beer. And there we are, done. So I'm just cooling down my mini starter. I'm just going to reactivate this Lallemand Nottingham Ale yeast. I don't normally do this, but I've taken a bit of water earlier and I'm going to chill it down to about 35 degrees and put it in. Going to leave this sitting now for about 20 minutes, just let everything settle down, and then I'll whack on the chiller, run that for about 5 minutes, and then we'll whack on the cold water to chill it down to about 22-23 degrees, and yeah, transfer it straight into the fermenter. Might as well grab another beer. The chicken's kicking off.
Yeah.
Got to drink it fresh. So there we are, we have the yeast rehydrated, beer in hand, can't mix them up. So we'll just kick on the chiller now and just wait for this to start coming out of the what's it, watermeter at about, you see it dropping temperature already. Just wait for that to start coming out at about 22-23 degrees, and we'll transfer it to the bwcad, which is bucket in Welsh. And there she goes. It's a lovely colour. You can see that. The base recipe, if you like, for this is my go-to porter recipe, albeit without the rye. So it's always had a little bit of a chocolatey background to it, and I'm hoping that still comes through with the rye. And I think cherry, chocolate, porter, it should be good. It should be good. I'll probably make this a grain to glass. Oh, this is just my second, honestly. I'll probably make this a grain to glass video, but if I don't, I'll make sure it's in a playlist where the rest of the videos are there, so that you get to see what the beer turns out. But if you'd like more up-to-date progress updates, if you want more live progress updates, follow me on Instagram at Homebrew Griffo, and yeah, I put quite a bit of just snapshots what I'm up to on there as well. If you're on the gram, right, we're a bit hot going in there now, stop yapping, get on with it. Right, so I'm going to try and concentrate here, and I'll see you in 2 minutes. Just pop the blow off tube onto it, and in we go. And there we have it, brew day done, apart from the cleanup, which we all love. So that wraps up another brew day. I'll check back in when I'm adding the cherry, and we probably have a sneak peek of what we think the beer is going to end up like. So I'll see you in the next one. Iechyd da.